Hello student, today we will prepare income statement and balance sheet of trading activity. This is the trial balance of a company which is given here, and few additional data is available. Like question is supporting us that there are three additional data which is available in this question. To start income statement, the first information that we will take is sales revenue. You can check from the trial balance where this information is given. So this is sales revenue given on the credit side. So we will take this amount here, and then we will minus sales return, and we will also minus sales discount depending whether given in the question or not. So again check, sales discount is given, sales discount is 1400 and sales return is 2000. So sales return we will take 2000, and sales discount is 1400. You will take sum of these two amount, and you will minus it from the sales revenue to get net sales. So net sales is difference of sales minus return and discount sum. So net sale is coming 334,600. Now second, you need to calculate cost of goods sold. To work on cost of goods sold, we need various informations. Like the first thing that we will check from the question is opening stock. You also call it merchandise inventory opening. Better if you like, you can keep this information in the third column. Remember, these columns are not for debit credit. This is only for the presentation purposes. So we will keep opening stock in the second column. Check your question. This is opening stock which is given by 40,500. So this 40,500 will be reported here. Second, student, we need purchases. Purchases, we will search from the question. So this is purchases, 89,300. So we can take reference of this amount. In purchases, we add carriage or transportation. Right now in your question, it is given by the title of freight in. This freight or transportation, whatever given, will be added here. And the amount is 5,200. And then student, we minus purchases return, and we also minus purchases discount. So we will search which information is given in question. Like purchases return is given 1200. So this 1200 will come over here, and we need purchases discount. Purchases discount is 3000. So this will also come over here. So the sum of these information will be taken as net purchases. To get net purchases, carefully check. We will add transportation in it, and we will minus purchases return and purchases discount. So this is the total combination in which we take purchases, we add any transportation cost that you paid, and we minus purchases returned and purchases discount. If any one information is given, so naturally that would also be taken in a similar fashion. I presented maximum information that might appear in your question. So this is your net purchases. Now, if you take these two information, then the sum of these two will be called goods available for sale. To calculate goods available for sale, we take opening stock and we add purchases in it. So this is goods available for sale. Then student, you minus closing stock. Remember, closing stock generally is not given in the trial balance. That will appear in advanced concepts. In your questions, whenever you are interested to find out closing stock, come to the adjustment data and see what inventory is given. So this inventory at the end of the year is 20,000. This inventory will be used over here. And now this will give you cost of goods sold. So to calculate cost of goods sold, carefully check. First you will take goods available for sale, and from it you will minus closing stock. So it's up to you. You can do it like this, or you can add opening plus purchases and minus ending as per the formula we have discussed in the basic financial statement PowerPoint lecture. So this is giving you cost of goods sold of 110,000 or 800. So now student, the difference will be taken as gross profit. Remember, in previous lectures we have covered this concept, that how we get this cost of goods sold formula and how we calculate gross profit. To calculate gross profit, first we take sales and then we minus cost of sales. Carefully check this step. All initial working you can keep in the first column, additional working you keep in the second column, and final answer, whether it is net sales or it is cost of goods sold, we keep in the third column. So I hope that you will understand that if you are interested to find out gross profit, you need two information. One, uh, right now check, we need net sales, and second, we need cost of goods sold amount. If these two amounts are available, you can calculate gross profit. And from gross profit, we minus operating expenses. In operating expenses, if you will check your question, there is only rent expenses available. But remember that in practice questions, you will find out many expenses. So whatever expenses are given, you can place it here. Since there is no other expenses, so I'm taking, sorry, one more expenses is given here. This is depreciation. Depreciation is given in additional data of 600. So this 600 will also be reported here. So now this will give you total expenses. So whatever expenses are given, 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, you will take sum of all the expenses and you will report here. Now the difference will be called as operating profit. This operating profit will come by the difference of gross profit minus total expenses. So whenever question is asking you to find out operating profit, you need two information. What is the gross profit of the company, and what are the total expenses that are given. This is not necessary that every time all the data will be given and you will reach to operating profit. It is possible that I'm providing you only two information in the question, or certain information is given and question is straight away asking you to reach to operating profit. To reach to operating profit like this, we will concentrate that we need two information, and with the help of these two information we will calculate operating profit. In operating profit we add any other income which is given in question. This might be given by any title. Like right now, if you check your question, this is interest revenue is given by 600. So whether it is given by the title of interest revenue or any other title that you can include here, this is 600. So the sum of these two, I'm not giving it any title because this is subtotal, but this amount is important because this is the amount on which you will apply tax rate. Remember that tax will take this information and multiply the rate which is given in question. Right now you can see that the tax rate is 40%. So this 40% will be applied here as 0.4. I'm planning to add one more step here, that in case if in any question you find interest expenses, then you can minus here. Since right now it is not given, so I'm not showing its work over here. So to reach to net profit, we need the profit that you earn, and in case if you minus interest expenses, that you will take that one. Otherwise you will take this profit in which you added other income, and you will minus taxes that you will pay to the government. So your final profit is 129,000. This is the net profit of your question. So there are three main components. In the first part up to here, we calculate net sales. In the second part, from here to here, this is a more tricky part in which we work on cost of goods sold, and I have explained maximum information over here, whatever we need to work on. Then you will reach to gross profit. You will minus operating expenses. If you have any other income, that you will add. If you have interest expenses in your question, you will minus here. And in case if firm is getting any profit, then on that profit we will subtract tax. After deduction of tax, you will reach to net profit. I do hope that the feedback of this preparation of income statement will be good. I will be expecting your feedback. Now placing it here for a timing so that we can start work on balance sheet. To work on balance sheet, this is not for those students who are quite new in accounts. It requires a concept that student already familiar, that in balance sheet we take assets and we also report equities. I also developed a lecture on financial statement of service sector. If you will visit that lecture, that lecture will also help you that how we prepare balance sheet and how we prepare income statement in the service sector. When you will reaching to the end, there I will again help you that this is not necessary that every time a question will ask you to prepare and develop the entire income statement and entire balance sheet. Let's say question is simply asking you to prepare a list of current assets. So whatever data is given, your work will be to take only current assets and report it. To work on the current assets, check that these are the informations which are related to current assets. So cash, account receivable, note receivable, these are all current assets. So cash amount is this one, account receivable is this one, note receivable is 83,000. Now land is a part of fixed assets, but supplies and prepaid insurance, these two are also part of current assets. So I will also report it over here. And one thing which you need from the additional data, which is called closing stock, will also come here. Now supplies. Supplies is 650 and prepaid insurance is 1200. And additionally, we will check that inventory which is given at the end 20,000. This is also part of current assets. So inventory ending is appearing 20,000. So the sum of the total current assets are coming. This is total current assets. Now student, we will work on fixed assets. In fixed assets, first item which is given is land. Land amount is 100,000. The second title which is given in fixed assets is furniture and fixture. Furniture and fixture is 83,000. Student, when you take furniture and fixture, then you will take care that you need to minus accumulated depreciation from it. To give you idea of accumulated depreciation, carefully check. Accumulated depreciation on furniture and fixture is given 2,400 over here. For your convenience, I am writing here. And student, second depreciation which is given in the additional data is 600. So this 600 will also be part of this one. It means that we can write a total 3,000 accumulated depreciation over here. So total assets, you can bring here a sum of the fixed assets, take this one plus this and carefully minus accumulated depreciation. See that I will add fixed assets values and I will minus accumulated depreciation from it. So this is the total value of fixed assets. If I am interested to work on total assets, then I need sum of the current assets plus I need sum of the fixed assets. So I'm holding it here. Just concentrate. Total assets will take sum of the current assets and sum of the fixed assets, and this fixed assets is coming with the help of adding these two one and subtracting accumulated depreciation. So your final answer is 450. In equities, we will work on current liability. Remember the liability which we are committed to pay within a year. Check your data. One account payable is given by 47,000. So account payable 47,000. And student, one thing which is very important, that the tax that you calculated in your income statement, which you are committed to pay. So coming to the income statement check, how much tax you decided to pay to the government? 86,160, and this we calculated on the given rate as in given in the question on this amount. So 86,160 is your current liability. For fixed or long-term liability, we will check our question, and this is long-term note is given 12,600. So we will bring this amount over here. Student, to work on owner's equity, remember that for owner's equity, we need capital. We add net profit in it, and we minus any drawing given in question. So now check your question. Capital is given 175. So we will take this capital. Profit, of course, is not given in the trial balance. This you computed yourself. This is coming 129,240. So we will take 129,240. Again, make sure that this is 129,240. Okay. Now we need drawings. Drawings are the amount withdrawn by the owner from the business. So there is no drawing data is given. Okay. So if we take the sum of these amount, the sum should be equal to assets. So this is your balance sheet. You are taking current assets, you are taking current liability, and this is your total assets as well as liabilities. So I hope that this question will give you much support, how we prepare income statement and how we prepare balance sheet. Suppose I give you a question in which drawings are given or some other fixed assets or current assets are given, then I think you can easily prepare the financial statement of trading activity. Remember that I have also given one lecture on financial statement of service sector. Uh, that will also help you to understand the topic. Please give me feedback on the preparation of this. And in case if you need more question, then give me your comments. I'll give you more questions, and I will also provide you solution of those questions so that you can see whether you are preparing in the right direction or not. So subscribe the channel, press bell icon so that you can get all the lectures on a timely basis. Thank you very much.